Peace, family. Excuse my few minutes of tardiness. I see I got a few already on the line. I do appreciate that. Halito, to everyone in the audience, to all my native brothers and sisters that know that this land, Turtle Island, belongs to us, not the paleface. Now, I know y'all seen my thumbnail, and I showed Brother Polite in a picture with a paleface. He's got several of those pictures, but this show isn't dedicated to him. What I want to talk about is kind of piggyback from what I talked about yesterday. Piggyback off of that because young Pharaoh came out and showed us his natural bare rear end by throwing out that or bringing to the surface that pale-faced woman of his. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to say woman of his. The pale-face that is the Kundalini instructor for him. Now, you can do what you want to as a man. So everybody has their own free will. But when you say you through with sisters, the black community is their own problem, they're effing up the world, but you ain't got that smoke for pale faces, then I got an issue. And I'm just one person. But I just want to say, brothers that swirl with them white girls, that ain't never benefited our community. All the swirling over all the years that we've been doing it has not benefited us. What way has swirling benefited our community? Brothers say they can't find a sister they can blend with, they can vibe with. So they make up all types of excuses. And then they end up dealing with them pale faces. As if the pale faced woman is so kind, so wonderful, and so gracious, and so intelligent. She's never angry. Don't have a bad side up to her. Supports every one of your dreams and all your thoughts. She loves you. She lets you be yourself. She brings you to a new place in your mind. She makes you feel good about who you are. She supports all of your dreams and all of your thoughts and all of your visions concerning yourself and your life and what you want to do and all of that. She is just that one. She's that one. But out of all the sisters out here, you can't find one that you can say that about. To me, that's pretty damn sad. To me. I have to say that, I don't understand these guys that claim that they, white girls is, all this. Like, even Tariq Nasheed said that he would lay down with a pale face. He'd throw up the flag in the bedroom, the United States flag in the bedroom in a minute, But then again, of course, he got, I think, a woman that's a half breed and a whole pale-faced mother-in-law. See, that's how some of these guys end up with these big, huge channels because they got a pale face somewhere around that they're not going to speak out again. Tommy Sotomayor, he had the white girl for a long time, digging up the pale face but talking madness about the sisters. These guys are to me, some of the weakest minds on the planet as far as men go. Pale face women. I'm chopping up. Yeah, of course I am, because the pale face wants me to chop up. I'm speaking clearly, but you can't. Once you start talking about that cave woman, the internet starts messing up. Even though she's the person that lays on her back every 12 months, and she has, I'm sorry, every 9 months, and she reinforces white supremacy through her womb. Every 9 months, when she lay down and have a baby, she's reinforcing white supremacy. But when you tell us, brothers, they don't want to hear that. They call you a simp for trying to make a relationship, salvage a relationship with a sister. But they go out and get one of them Beckys and, oh man, my life done changed, bruh. You know, man, I'm doing things I never thought I would do. And how many of them Beckys ever open up the bank vaults for you? How many of them Beckys that can help you get a loan because they know a banker helps you get in the vault? How many of them Beckys then helped you overthrow the pale-faced man? How many? They're connected to the white man. That's their daddy, brothers, uncles, nephews. How many have allowed you to infiltrate the pale-faced organizations where they're just all boys? How many pale faces you done dealt with that gave you the blueprints to white supremacy and how you can go in every avenue where it is and destroy? How many pale-faced women that's up in your grill talking about they love you, I love you, so I love you, I love you. How many of them cave monkeys then gave you the keys to the vault? Huh? How many of them told you all of the evil, pale-faced police officers on the force and where they stay at? Huh? How many of them gave you the addresses of all them undercover racist devils that work in all these establishments all over the place that talk about plotting on killing us any chance they get? How many Beckys that you lay up with and give your time to, spend your money on, give your seeds to, have told you how to get free from under the pale-faced man? One brother said, how can you be considered a brother when you're a race trader? Okay, I'm with that. So how many of these race traders that deal with them pale faces, how many of them have turned on their race and gave you vital information to help you go and free your people in your community? How many have sat you down and talked to you about all the racist doctors that be up in these hospitals that prescribe the wrong medicine on purpose to our people? That's always prescribing a surgery to us as a surgeon, but they won't do that to the pale faces. How many of these pale faced women are coming to you and give you that information? Yeah, thank you, my sister Brittany. Never heard it from this perspective exactly. I'm glad to hear that. That means I'm saying something that is vital. Never heard it before, but it makes perfect sense. How many pale-faced Beckys have came and told you about the evil execs that's gonna suck you dry as a rapper? and how they gonna do it. They done told them the plan you think they have. Becky been sitting in, listening in. Becky helped you get the record deal. Becky introduced you to the right people, but Becky never told you the evil of them people and what they're gonna do to you. How they're gonna manipulate you, take every dime you got, and in the end, if you become a superstar, they're gonna take your estate when you die. How many pale-faced women have gave up that type of information? I need to know that. All right now, Sharif, I'm glad to hear that. You played chess that back in the day, talked to me a few times, a Frontline bookstore. That's where my book was published. Yes, indeed. The definition of a broke ass, homosexual, lesbian, transgender, and bestiality assault on the black race. Yeah, my book at Frontline Books. I still got some books if y'all want a book where I break down these pale faces and the origins of the LGBT community and the assault that's placed upon our people. Hit the Cash App. It's in the link. It's on the page. Hit the Cash App for $15. I'll send you a book. I dropped the price. The book was $20. I dropped it to $10 and just $5 for shipping and handling. So anyway, how many of these pale-faced women that came and told you about them basketball agents? Now check this out for a second. The pale face can be an agent, a sports agent, and they can follow a child that's in the 5th grade, good basketball player. They've been following you everywhere you go. You didn't even know it. Then when you turn about 18, you ready to graduate, pick your choices, colleges, they pop up and say, yeah, I've been watching you since you was in the 5th grade. And we got your records here. You did this and did that in the 8th. You did this in the 10th and this in the 12th. And they're stalkers. That's considered a stalker. You can't stalk no pale-faced kid unless the pale-face make you an agent. You can't stalk them for their talent. But here these devils can build their entire future and their family's future on a little boy in the hood that play basketball real good. They become stalkers of you. And we don't even pay no attention. We wouldn't even call the agent a stalker, but they stalkers. And how many pale-faced women that know these agents that took these brothers off to the agent? Well, you're the agent because you're such a good ball player. I know an agent. How many gonna really tell you the whole game about being an agent? Some punk that has no talent sitting there watching you and all your and is able to go and have a conversation with some other pale faces that can get you on the squad. Now you're making all this money for Becky. Yeah, Becky ain't told you a damn thing. Then when you die off, Becky's right there to collect her change. Never told you nothing about how the agency is ran, but she knows the agents. Becky can get you a good lawyer, got a criminal case, and she likes you a lot. Get you a so-called good lawyer. Never tell you the evil of this pale face could be a total and complete racist devil that don't care nothing about you.
But she'll set you up, just like in Get Out. Just like in the movie Get Out, the pale-faced gal was setting up brothers. They do it all the time. But due to the fact that brothers love the system and love them pale-faced Becky so much, they overlook it and get caught up so many times. Becky ain't benefited you. Becky has helped. Becky used you and got your sex, babies, to keep you close to her. She ain't giving no real information to you, but I bet you she giving your information to Mr. Charlie. Yeah, she giving your information to Mr. Charlie, but she ain't giving no information to you about Mr. Charlie. She ain't telling you, well, don't go over here because they're going to be looking for you over there. Don't go over there. You know, they're going to have some police over there looking for you because they got a warrant for you. They could be knowing about warrants sometime, who got a warrant, and they got a warrant out for your arrest. She don't tell you. No, she's not going to come and tell you things of that nature. How are you benefited from dealing with Becky? I need brothers that deal with them cave dogs to come on the line and tell us how they benefited from pale-faced women. Because I don't see it. Again, you ain't getting in no bank vaults. You ain't able to go and get all the keys to the dealerships and make duplicates so you can steal cars. They the biggest thieves in the world. You ain't on none. You not in on none of them big heists that they be doing all the damn time. So what you benefiting from? What you getting? Becky got wet, brother. Yeah, wet, what? Sister's got a wet vagina, so I know you ain't. You couldn't be serious. You got to be joking, Keon. You serious, brother? Brother Keon, Becky got that wet. So what does that mean? Because I know they made that hot heated KY jelly for Becky because she really ain't got no heat down there. So that's why they made that heated KY jelly. That was just for her. Yeah, she fooled a whole lot of brothers by putting that on before she lay down with you. Just don't tell you that. Why would they need heated KY jelly? Of course they need it for vaginas that have no heat. And sisters have wet, and heat. Warmness. Yeah, and the wet. So again, brother, is you serious? Brother Keon, why don't you call on in, come on in and talk about it if you're serious. I just put the link in the chat. So come on and explain what that wet means, bro. I really would like to hear it. Unless again you just being sarcastic and you just saying that that's what the brothers say. But if you're speaking from your own thought process and experiences, I like to hear it. Because iron sharp as iron, and maybe I'm wrong. But I really don't see what that wet got to do with anything, because there's plenty of wet sisters. There's plenty of wet sisters, not just wet. But anyway, come on, brother. Call in and tell me all about the wet white gal. I really want to hear it. Oh, okay, that's what black men say. That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought you might have been just saying that's what brothers be saying. And they do. She got that wet. They say she let them do anything they want to do. I'm like, what the hell do you want to do? Sex is sex. What do you want to do? I mean, I'm a freak. Well, what the hell does that mean? That's what you want Becky for? Because she let you have a booty. She'll lick your behind. You know what I'm saying? Lick your turds. Let you piss on her. Let your dookie on her back. You know, she do all kind of stuff. This is a lice head. A creature that really has lice in the head. A creature that can't really go out in the sun unless they use suntan lotion and a damn tanning booth. Let me show y'all something right quick. I'm gonna share this screen with y'all just so you see. Now you see that? That is a cave woman inside a modern day coffin. They call them tanning booths. They're set up all over the country. See, these ancient vampire demons have stepped their game up. They don't live in coffins of wood way up in the mountain somewhere, in a cave, in the basement somewhere, in a big old castle. They walk among us, eat raw meat, still have a tendency to want red, bloody meat when they go to the steakhouse. And they lay in these here things called tanning booths. It's an electronic coffin that puts radiation into their pale bodies. Them that give them melanoma, they die doing this, trying to live like they are a sister. So again, how are you benefiting from a vampiristic devil that has to lay in a tanning booth just to walk on the planet next to the sisters? How the hell is getting Cave Becky a come up when they living in these modern day coffins? They be all at the spa and everything. Brittany Marlette said, I've heard the benefits are less confrontation and submissive behavior. Becky has a mentality of a hoe anyway. So of course there's gonna be less confrontation. Becky's used to getting her head beat in. It's gonna be less confrontation. Because we must understand that these pale faces are used to
from the beginning used to this type of confrontational behavior from the pale man. And that's one of the reasons why they say they get with a brother, because they don't get beat up as much. But this is their inception into life. You see, they're used to getting their head beat in. It's in their DNA. So they wasn't always, this submissive individual. The caveman used to bust upside the head and beat her ass on a regular. So of course she's been beaten into submission and less confrontation. That's what that is over the course of years. The pale man been knocking her in her head, beating her to death for eons, centuries. So she's used to getting her head peeled. So yeah, she less confrontation on the out now. Took a few centuries to get her that way though. Well, look at the caveman, he busting her head. He don't take no mess of her. It's in their culture. So that she's less combative. She's, she ain't confrontational. She also been used to being tied up in the basement, tortured by her daddy, uncles, fathers, other white men. Pale-faced men been capturing, kidnapping pale-faced kids, girls throwing them into prostitution rings for who knows how long. So yeah, they submissive. They more submissive because it's in their nature to be that way because they've been raised to be hoes. The white woman is the greatest hoe on the planet. She know everything about hoeing because she been raised to hoe. She been raised to be a tramp and a slut. That's the way the pale-faced man made her. I want y'all to come on the line because I ain't gonna let it talk too much longer tonight. All right, now, Ursa Kelly, you made it in. Glad to see you, my sister. But I want y'all to call on in. I gave you the link. I'm gonna give you the link again. Share the link again with you so you can come on in and state your piece. Whether you agree with a brother or not, I want to know when you call in, have we as a people benefited from swirling? Tell me one benefit our community has gained from swirl. Brothers don't go on the other side and get vital information and then cut Becky off after you rob her and then come back. They don't go over there and say, hey, babe, listen, I'm finna go over here front with this Becky like I'm with her, but I'm finna get all of our information about everybody she know, all the racist folks in her fam, all the racist folks connected to her friends. I'm finna find out where they stay. I'm gonna call, man and them, and we gonna go handle them. I'll be back with you like ain't nothing happened, babe. You feel me? Brothers don't do that. They ain't going to get no vital information, and the pale-faced woman ain't giving them none no way. So where the hell is the benefit to our families, to our nation, to our community? Somebody tell me, what is the benefit? I sure want to know. I sure want to know, what is the benefit? Please tell me what's the benefit of getting with one of these Beckys and possibly dealing with this here. You see that? Look at these pale faces over here. Mothers getting lice out of their daughters' heads. Look at the agony. Look at all this here. Different ones got lice in their head. Look at the lice. See them little white bugs? How you just have these bugs in your damn head? Now we get it from being around them, if we get any. But they can get lice in their head and the whole school is shut down. Where do the lice come from? How do these creatures have bugs in their damn head? Call in even if you agree. That's right. You ain't got to disagree. Call in even if you agree. I want to hear somebody else talk. I guess most people really don't like to call in. They rather listen to the content. Well, I ain't talking to hear myself talk. So the Cash App is up there, Pat Family. If you like my content, like what I've been doing, the Cash App is in the chat. Throw your brother a few dollars. You don't have to put a lot. I accept and thank you, and I'm thankful for anything I'm given. But I would rather not just to be listened to. If you support the channel, show me that you support it so I can help to build it up and take care of my personal business. You best believe so. Yeah, I believe in taking care of mine and not having the pale face and have to do anything for me. So if I can be on here and run my mouth and talk truth and my people support it and benefit from it, then I think my people should in turn show me how much they appreciate it. And then drop a brother a little something in the cash app. My sisters and brothers pay liars all the time. Y'all help whole life get rich. Scamming. You help young Pharaoh get rich. Front. These guys get rich and they go get a Becky and get right next to a Becky. There's my Cash App, family. So show me a little bit of something. I do appreciate it. If you do or you don't, it's all free will, you know. But I'm gonna go till about 10. If I can't get nobody interested in speaking up, then I really, I'm just gonna let you go and let y'all have this here live and go back and look at it if you want to. But again, I'm not seeing no benefits from us dealing with pale faces all these years. And as a matter of fact, there's a definition for that type of relationship. Let's look at the definition. Now let me get rid of this screen. I'm gonna show you something else. There's a definition for a relationship that we call swirling, and it's not a good one. Never has been. But most people probably overlook it
But here it is. Miscegenation. The interbreeding of people considered to be of different racial types. That's the definition for it. Mis is the first word. You got nation in there too. So it's a missed segment of a nation. It's neither one. It's a misfire, a mishap, miseducation, misdirection, misleading. It's a miss. It's not beneficial even in definition. It ain't beneficial to lay down with them other people of other races. And they have miscegenation laws in the books here in America. Back in the day, you couldn't marry no pale face. They made the marriage license back in the 1600s because they were trying to stop, but they wanted to make sure they knew how many misogynistic relationships was going on in the United States. Now, what's up, family? By definition, you're foul. By definition, you done messed up. You missed something. You missed an opportunity to replenish and build your own nation up. Instead, you decide to go and build up the nation of someone else or partly destroy their own nation. Call in, family, if you agree or disagree, because I'm going to be about another 15 minutes and I'm going to let you all go for the night. But again, the definition, miscegenation, most people don't even know that that definition exists. But yes, we were never supposed to mix with pale faces. They can't benefit us. They have RH factor blood. That's the blood of a monkey. They have all types of diseases named after them. Raynaud's disease, Legionnaires' disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease. You know, these diseases are named after pale faces. Why would you want to go and get the Becky and chance yourself, take a chance on you poisoning your gene pool in a misogynistic or miscegenation type relationship? I say again, what's the benefit? I see no pluses. Seeking truth is here. I'm gonna let you speak, bro.
What's good with you, brother Dawa?
Hey, how you doing, brother? What's happening tonight?
I was listening, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about these that situation. I found myself like in a situation that I had to move away from at the time. So it was like one of those came through and looked out like that. I'm not going to say that I was like trying to be attached to it like that, but it was just a situation that gave me the opportunity to go places. And believe me when I tell you, it's a lot of them who take care of us. Why or what? I mean, they got better means than sometimes our own. And at that time, I needed certain things. I was desiring to go certain places and do certain things that, being that I was in a situation that I was in, I said, well, I got an opportunity to go somewhere, go, other lands. Why not take this opportunity to do it? And of course, I learned a whole lot doing it. It wasn't about just that, the Becky, whatever. It wasn't just about that, but I'm not going to sit here and give you no gas. Yeah, I was with her like that too, of course, but I don't want my sisters be saying, yo, yo, yo. because I want my sisters to understand sometimes why we brothers might curve, if you understand what I'm saying. Why we, opportunities are given, and I can't say. I'm not even going to say that I was hating against it at that time. I was old enough to know. It wasn't long ago, but I don't know, brother Dawa. Tell me something. Are you looking at it? How are you looking at it in the case right now? How are you asking the question? Why would we even do it?
Yeah, what is the purpose? What is the benefit behind
But
it?
see,
What is it? How does it benefit us as a nation?
okay, now that it doesn't, not one, no question, it doesn't benefit us as a nation. But when my nation wasn't trying to look to care for me in the situations that I needed at the time, I had to look abroad and do some different movements at that time. And of course, I asked the creator deeply, about this before I even took step to do it. I asked the creator, and I don't know, my heart didn't tell me that it was wrong at that time. He didn't give me no bad feeling about what I did, because I only when I did it, I found opportunity, and it wasn't just once. It was younger too. I found opportunity. I wasn't hugged up with him or nothing like that, but I was with him like that, you know. And it was always opportunities given for me to be able to see and do other things at the time. They never looked for anything from me. If anything, they gave me more than anything. And I mean, I'm not trying to use that as the plus to it, but hey, it is. It really is. Because, I mean, I don't think at that time the sisters that I was dealing with could have took me to places where I've been, for quite a bit of time. So I don't, I mean, it ain't helping our nation at all. And I didn't go to give children to these other, wicked nations. I didn't go to do anything like that. It was just an opportunity for me to go
What did you
places.
What did you say? You said wicked nations.
Say that again.
You said wicked nations, right?
Yeah. I didn't
So
want to
did
give.
you know when you was trying to get these things and go these places that you were obtaining them through wicked nations or wicked
Okay,
nations? Did you know that then?
I always knew that. I always knew they were wicked people. I
Hmm.
always knew. But I, as my readings tell me, sometimes the Creator Himself will give you opportunities through these wicked people. And this is how I looked at it. These wicked people will be used as pretty much your footstool. They will, give you things unbeknownst to them, because the Creator uses all in order to benefit His children in ways that are necessary at the time and purposes for which we're looking for. And I mean, I was going through some things at that time. So I needed, it kind of came as a relief point, and especially to take me, all the way across the waters to, I kind of felt freed from it, from America, because this is a hustle and bustle life we got here. So to get away from it and experience myself and give myself time to, really think about things, because I wasn't pressured into anything over there, with this. It was just the friendly, hey, I get you out of that situation. Come on over and chill out a little bit. Do what you want to do here. Go see, it's a lot of things. And I did them. I really did them. And that's why I say my situation was different. I wasn't trying to hug up on a Becky like that. I did it because I had a purpose behind it also for myself, to
Hmm.
experience other things. And I don't know how any sisters would look at that. And I know they'd be, brother, going, it wasn't like that. It really wasn't. I wasn't looking to, like marry or get up and, create fam, all of that stuff. It wasn't that at all. So, but yeah, they are different. They're different, beings to me. They are ruthless creatures. I saw many things about them, and I knew it at that at points I seen these things that I could never live a life with one of them. You understand? I saw some ways about them that I knew, nah, that ain't me. That ain't my style. So, but I mean, the opportunities that were given, it wasn't, she didn't even know she was giving me that opportunity. That's why I say the creator will put somebody in your life that might not be of you, but to help you get somewhere that, you know, the creator needed you to be. And I learned so much, brother. That was one of the reasons. That was a given reason. I didn't know what was going to happen, but that was a beautiful thing that was done at that time.
Okay, now you went to white lands, or she helped you get to lands where our people, it was most predominantly our people.
Yeah, Africa, but I went up and stayed in France. I stayed in France, but I traveled. You understand? It got me to have the chance to go to places, but I don't even consider where I went to. I wanted so bad to go over to Israel, but I didn't get a chance to get in Israel. You see, but okay. At that time, I just went and felt the lands out. I mean, going to Africa it's cool, but sometimes, and I was going to ask people this too, because I'm doing this little thing on my page, but you know, because I don't feel like I'm African. I feel more Hebrew, Israelite. I do feel that. I do feel like we come from a people that is close to God. It's close to the Creator, very close. So,
let me ask you this. Did you see a bunch of a good amount of our people in France?
Not at all. Where I was at, you might have saw two. The whole I was in Paimpol. So I mean, I stayed in Paris, but when I initially went, I was in Paimpol. So it's like I didn't even see not one in Paimpol, not one. This is St. Brook. This is where a part of France, upper west, northwest, where you ain't gonna see them like that. I did see one when we were shopping one day. I saw one sister. We looked at each other. We nodded our head and we smiled. That something was beautiful about that too. Something was very beautiful about it, because I think we both were somewhere that we wanted to experience. This is, wow, because they treat us like gold. I mean, you talk about being treated like a king, bruh. This was it. It lifted me up a whole lot, bro. It picked me up, man. It felt like I was on the shoulders of God, bro. Like, wow, this is all right here. So, but yeah, the travels, I learned a lot. I learned a whole lot. That year was a major experience for me. It really was. And the Becky part of it.
Overall, they ain't doing a damn thing to help us, but you was singled out some kind of way because you asked the universe or something, and here comes Becky, and then you got a chance to go to France and didn't see none of us but one, and then you was happy to see that one. So yeah, where was the benefit?
The benefit was in the traveling to different lands, to see different people, to understand what was differences and why am I, what made me special. I knew I was special, but I had to look at other people as to why I felt special, because they saw the specialness in me.
So you mean in Africa?
No, this wasn't in Africa. This was in France. The way I saw Africa, that I don't know how to say it about Africans, but I don't know. I think the blacks here, the Africans don't really, nudge with us too well. They don't, it's a kind of indifference about how they feel about us. If you get me, it's like, we're less to them. We're really less to them. Or at least that's how I, perceived it at that time.
So you had your best time in France, not Africa.
In France, and I learned a lot. It was a black king that used to rule exactly where I was at. See that when I got there, I studied that place because for some reason I had a good feeling about the place. So I started asking what goes on here, who was there, and we went to different castles and saw many ruins, and but it was a black king that I can't remember his name right off, but he ran St. Brewer. He ran it. That was since I think 1400 or something to that nature, but it was a black king, and I don't know what happened to take him off of his seat. I don't know what took place after, but yeah, I mean we had many people.
Brother, people in the chat are wearing you out. I don't know if you're looking in the chat, but the people
They wearing me out. Let me see what
the comments, man. They wearing you out, bro.
I can't see it.
I don't know if any of them want to come on and talk to the brother personally.
Yeah, somebody.
A lot of people in the chat say that's some bullshit.
No, and that's what we all do to people that we don't understand reasoning to why they did what they did. I mean, I would never jump on nobody for telling me they did it for their reasons. If they knew my reasons, maybe they'll look at it a little different. And I'm not explaining it as it should be. But I don't want to go deep into a lot of things that would probably make it easier for them to understand. But one thing, it was about me first and foremost, wanting to get out of this country. That was first. Any way I can get out of this country, I did it. That and that was, I had a cell phone in France, but I had nobody calling me. Like it would, I felt relieved because no stress was on me at all. It was just another place. I saw differences in life. I got treated like you wouldn't believe, and not just the treatment of it wasn't like a pampering treatment, nothing like, but the treatment of me. I mean, what are they? I can't wait to get back to see these comments because I'm on the page where you can't see nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't see nothing. So
tell them. Some saying is mental. One say is mental side. They say you could have traveled with a sister and had just as many benefits.
See,
hold it. So you don't think you could have traveled with a sister somewhere on this planet and done the same thing or better? You don't think so?
Possibly, but the opportunity wasn't given to me by any sister, and I wasn't in a relationship with the sister that because most people have these jobs that kept them. People are so busy. See, I'm retired now. I'm done. I don't got to do nothing. So it's like, okay, since I ain't got nothing to do, I go stay here for a year. Word. Let me do this thing for a minute. But as far as what's going on in America, that was the biggest thing, and anything to get me away from America just for a moment, even if I just needed that experience to live. I mean, military took me, of course, all over the place, but we didn't get to run the grounds. We didn't get to really delve into it and really go where we want to go. Let our feet touch it. I wrote my name on a piece of wood on a bench in France, man. I'm still over there. But yeah, it's a beautiful place, man, where I was. I was on the northwest countryside of France. So, I don't know, man. Tell whoever it is that is so bearish against what I did, get on the line. Come on here. Holler at your brother. Let your brother know how you feel.
Yeah, some of you all, one of you all, or somebody that's raising hell in the comments. Come on and
you said they raising hell.
Add your comment to the brother person, because y'all reckon him over.
They reckon me like that. They better give me some information on why they want to do that. I mean, It's not like
Well, I'm trying to figure it out myself too. You said there was wicked people, and you knew there was wicked nation.
Well, I know they wicked.
So
Yeah,
going in the door, you knew you was dealing with wickedness. So
at the time, the wickedness wasn't shown. You see, it wasn't presented, but my mind, my heart, my soul already knew. Well, you know what you're about to do. You're about to go over here and deal with another people, all in itself. But I wasn't afraid. I'm like, okay, that's fine. My creator's going to protect me through all of this. And yes, he did protect me through a soul over there with nobody. Nobody. I had to get a lot of places on my own to travel from this part to get to this part to go to that. I'm by myself. And I only speak a little French. Not, it wouldn't have got me. Oh, man. It's good though, bro. See, all of our experience, I think, aren't just to be what other people think we should do. We see other people got things to do. Other people have to live a different life from another. Although we understand the points of life that we should be living at that time, especially when trying to get the nation correct, that I do understand. But when you got brothers that have to do certain things in other ways, and the creator brings people to him that will make him, help him get to this level of understanding or what he needs in his life at that point, I think it's just going to be done. Somebody please jump on the jump in the room. Talk to me real quick.
I'm going in less than about 10 minutes and don't nobody get in here and
yeah. The last
person
on the right. Who is it? The last person to right.
Who?
The last person to write a comment.
I don't know. It's BOLEKAJA1.
Come on in here.
You said you speak with a forked tongue, talking out both sides of your confused mouth.
Oh, he don't know me then, brother. He don't know me at all.
I don't know if it's a heel. I don't know if it's a heel.
Call me a forked tongue.
Yeah, you said a forked tongue.
Really putting the evil on me. You have no idea what I had to do and wow. How can you say that, brother or sister? What makes you say something like that? Because I just went and spent some time to take a piece of my life to get something done? Is that his anger with me or my his because these were my reasons. We all live our lives. We all, I not one piece did I lose love for my black people. Not one piece did I lose love. Not a bit for my people at all. But I had to do something else that my people couldn't do for me at that time. And it was an opportunity to, be able to do it. But I want to know how. I mean, what can they be hating about? What you go with that flaky white? What is the?
They call you a narcissist.
A narcissist.
Yeah.
Did somebody said I'm a narcissist?
Yeah.
Who tell the person who said that? Get on the line. You come on and get on this line. Cover yourself up if you don't want to be seen. Get on this line. Narcissist.
Somebody's asking me a question. This Sat 12 come back in the chat from last night and asked me, tell the truth, have you ever had a snow bunny? So I'm going to tell you, I was in the military in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I was 19 years old at the NCO club. And I was there with a Puerto Rican and a pale face white guy that was in my unit. The Puerto Rican was my roommate. Because you always have a roommate when you're in the barracks.
Yeah.
And this pale-faced Becky just kept looking toward our table. And the white boy and the Puerto Rican, man, she looking at you, man. She looking at you, man. You should go ahead on and, go on, man, go. So I danced with the bro. First time I ever danced with a pale face in my entire life. I've been to dances
ever since I was 12 years old. So I'm 19 now in the military. First time I ever danced with a pale face. And she looking down, putting her head in my chest and looking up like she looking at her, her deity or something, smiling and just giggling. So then she took me to her place. I'm gonna tell you flat out. It happened to be a trailer on the barracks. Two pale-faced white boys laying in there on a damn let-out mattress, hot as hell, with their drawers on, sleeping in the same damn bed. I said, damn, this how y'all do it? Anyway, slid in her room, and yeah, I touched it. The only one I ever had in my entire life. And as I'm laying with her, looking in her damn eyes and looking at all this damn pink-looking, ugly, terrible skin, all one tone, this ugly as hell, this pale. I said, this is not right. I said this at 19. This ain't right. Laying on top of this piss bag, this ain't right here. I can't never do this again. Looking in them gray ass eyes like you're looking at a damn wolf cat or something. I mean, some bat or something out in the, I mean, like, what the hell is this creature? And then the vagina, I ain't gonna tell no lie. I didn't feel no heat. I'm like, this is vagina? What the hell is this? I wasn't used to that. So I'm just telling you flat out, that was my first experience. And last experience, at 19, I'm 50 now. So yeah, I experienced one case, Becky, in my life. And I must say that it was the worst sexual encounter I've ever had. Her body looked unnatural. It felt cold, clammy. She didn't feel like a sister. The thing felt like a thing, unhuman. Now that's my personal experience. I have no problem telling you. You happy sat 12? Did I make you happy sat 12? See, I don't do like some brothers do, lay with them Becky monkeys and then praise them afterwards and do it again and again and again, make babies. Never, ever, ever. The spirit told me at 19, this creature is not right. Look at it. So as I'm laying on top, I'm looking at all this pale ass skin and my brown skin. It don't match. See, you got to color code things. The Most High gave us the color code. When we used to learn in school where you have the little Crayolas and you have to put the colors together. They be mixed up. You got to match the colors. Well, brown and brown, it makes beautiful. It makes wonderful color. It makes wonderful family. It makes a, nice, beautiful lineage. But when you start putting them lesser than colors in, them white colors in, now you start cutting off the reality of the original color. And you might get any color, some crazy color hair, crazy colored eyes. You don't know what you're going to get. It's like throwing your hand in the lottery. Just whatever comes, and you got to deal with it. So I don't see sexually no Becky being beneficial from my own experience.
I see.
But anyway,
I see.
Anybody else want to come on the line and speak on what you want to speak on? I really would like to hear you before I'm
really
going
would
to 15 now, and I'm going to let this thing go. I see Sat 12 didn't shut up now.
See?
Yeah, because there just ain't no excuses. I mean, I don't see no excuse for laying up with no pig skin. Has somebody else want to get in? Heru 92. Welcome, my brother. This is the Yah's Real Hour. Well, with an extension, and you on live. State your case.
What's popping, big bro?
Peace, little brother.
Seeking Truth 12. What's going on, my brother?
What's good, my brother? Talk to me.
So my question for you, well, first off,
Don't hurt me.
I'm gonna say this to the people in the comments. Look, if y'all in there talking shit, y'all gonna have to call in and say something, speak y'all piece, man.
Thank you.
On this channel. For my brother, that helps support my brother channel. Don't just go. Don't just be in the comment section acting like trolls. You know what I'm saying? And talking behind the keyboard and talking mess. But scared
Facts.
to you ain't even got to show your face on here, so it really ain't no reason for you to be scared to call in.
Facts.
Okay, but now that I got that out the way, to people like Sat 12 and people like that. Now that I got that out the way, my brother seeking truth. My question to you is, the white woman that you was in a relationship with, whatever you want to call it, situationship, that you were, gave you the opportunity to travel and go places and whatever. Are you still in contact with this woman?
I could be, but I don't. We have emails and all that stuff, but we don't. She's with somebody and all this stuff. So we were never a relationship. You understand? She just it was a friendship that took me there, and it's reason behind that. I don't want to get into what the reason is right now, but
no, I wasn't gonna ask you the reason. I won't ask you the reason.
Yeah, it's a good reason that she, and it was necessary. Believe me, it was necessary, and nobody else could have did it for me, and I needed it done. So, I didn't go. Just put it this way. Let me put it this way. I didn't go to be with this woman as any kind of relationship or to live a life or anything of that nature. It was just to get away from, for a time, to get me together for personal reasons. And she definitely helped me out with those things. Right. That's all that was. I mean, yeah, we laid down a few times, because I was there a year. So, but she was, she knew that I wanted a black woman. She knew.
When you left, did y'all leave? Did you leave on bad terms, or like how did you break into it? Like, oh, I'm finna leave, or like how was that?
Oh, when it was, I mean, it was kind of planned leaving anyway. I said, it wasn't just.
It was established that what was going to go down from the beginning.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, we already had that in order. That was like, because I was only going for like 3 months at first. And then, I said, well, you know what? I'm going to stay a little longer because I haven't gotten everything I needed to get done that I wanted to. I haven't traveled and went to different places that I wanted to. So I had to, stay a little longer and, do all the, and I wasn't using her for her money. That's the last thing, but she gave plentiful. So it's like, okay, she said, yeah, take me everywhere and buy me this. And it wasn't like she didn't have it. She had it, so it was just a good situation that I was in, not using nobody, but at the same time, having somebody who would, make sure I had what I needed whenever I needed it. That's just what I call a friend. It was nothing more than that. You wouldn't see us hugged up and this, that, and the other, but when sometimes we'd get home, get a little Merlot in me, it takes me there. But yeah, I thank you. Thanks. I hope you understand what I'm saying, bro, because it was nothing like the way anybody, I don't know how these comments or what they saying out there. I think they think I went to her to be like that. But it was.
I'm a paraphrase for them. What they feel like what you're saying is BS, and they feel like they feel like just an excuse just to live with Becky.
Nah, that's not even close. Not even close. Cause see that grown men are doing certain things for reasons.
Right.
And just like my brother Dawa, I'm 50 years old too. So I've lived life. I know what goes on. So it's not like I'm doing this for any reasons to just lay up with somebody. I had to get things done. And if I start telling you health wise about things, we'll be on here for hours. But it was certain things.
I got one question. This is an important question.
Hit me.
And I hope you're willing to answer this question.
I will answer you, brother. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all.
Because I heard you speak on it was things that you saying that let you know that you didn't want to be with this woman, that you couldn't go that route. And I want to know, can you tell us what some of those things were?
They're not as clean as we are. They're not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one. Because me, like, say sheets on the bed. I change mine every week. And she didn't do that until I got there. But sometimes I guess I had to show. And then she said, "You know what? I'm still changing these sheets because I say flakes and everything get in this bed, and it gets dirty after a while. So you got to stay with some cleanliness or something." But yeah, she didn't wash like she. I guess she felt
what
if
you mean,
she was.
What you mean by didn't wash? Didn't wash what?
She didn't really wash much. I mean, no. I take that back. She didn't.
Nah, bro.
It was like every.
You already said.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like that, yeah. But it was like every 3-day, 2-3 day thing. She felt like if she didn't go nowhere, she didn't have to, wash. That's how they do actually. Anyway, I mean, I met.
And you was hitting that?
I mean, I tapped it here and there. I wasn't hitting it like that. It was. I might have did it. It might have been like 3 times. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Come on.
No.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. What the hell just happened?
Damn.
I have no idea. I guess it tickled the hell out of him.
Yeah, you got me laughing too.
Because I hit her.
Laughing too.
You just told that you hit
so now
the woman that washed up every 3 days.
Well, when I was ready to hit it, it made sure it was washed up. So the rest didn't matter to me. I didn't come back here infected with anything. I mean, I wasn't in a relationship.
I feel you on that, bro. I feel you now, and I don't believe you got no disease, no STD, but man, man, I just can't picture me sleeping with a woman that she washed up every 3 days.
Okay, you're holding on to the 3 days, but listen, yeah, it was. She wasn't. This is their thinking because it wasn't just her. Believe me, her friends.
Don't matter. I don't care.
No. Listen,
I know there's a lot of them that do that, but
listen to what I'm saying though.
Huh?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because they feel as though if they're not leaving the house or doing nothing or going, I'm just trying to make sense to it. Like, well, you play with this dog all day. You walk to the lake and you still moving. Your body's still developing things. So you got to clean all that off. You got to flush yourself. So it's like.
So that was a dog involved too.
Yeah, it was a dog. Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
So now listen, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on for a second. So she didn't wash her ass, but every 72 hours, and she got a dog licking on the mouth. She rubbing the dog and all this, but she didn't wash her ass on top of the dog in her lap, licking her face and all this. She didn't wash her damn face.
Check it out. The dog used to sleep in the bed with him before I got there. He used to sleep with him because when I would come,
it's getting worse and worse.
Listen, listen. You know what? Experience is like horrible for anybody when you ain't live with somebody. Like when you learning somebody, it's gonna be some shit they do or you do that don't make no sense. Me, I ain't embarrassed by nothing I did because. For all in all, it was one of the best experiences in my life. One of the best, not because it was white. Yes, because she what I got from over there was experience and seeing places and doing things that nobody could have ever got.
Would you do it? Would you do it again?
Would I go to over there?
No. Would you go over there with a white woman that wash up every 3 days and stay with her for a year if she gave you opportunity?
You all right, look, you stand on that. This all you heard was a woman that washed every 3 days.
This is my brother.
But this is the breaking cycle. See, that's why I told you I had to show. See, do you remember when we used to show the Europeans?
Ask the question. Would you do that again though?
Yeah, listen. If we had to show them, we as the Hebrews, Israelites, we showed them how to clean themselves. We showed them soap. Had to do that, and I felt that's exactly what I had to do 200 years later to show her that listen, this is why we clean ourselves.
So hold on. So in 200 years, them motherfuckers still ain't got the picture. They still don't wash their ass. So evidently, they didn't learn the damn lesson. So you got to come 200 years later and reiterate the damn lesson to the cave kids left behind.
That's how it was, man. I mean, it was because it was.
Dang.
If I wasn't there, I would have known. I wouldn't have known how many days she didn't, But I'm saying from my sight, from what I'm seeing,
Oh, so it might have been more than 3 or 4 days. It might have been 5, 10 days, 30 days.
It could have been as long as she wanted not to wash because I guess she felt like she didn't have anyone to wash for or whatever. I mean, it was what it was. That's what I'm saying, though. This wasn't my. It wasn't my lady or nothing like that. Y'all going hard on me, like it was something I chose to do.
You did.
Hold on, you did.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean it as chose to do in that sense. I meant I wasn't going there to be with her as a relation. That wasn't the point.
Well,
we were just
okay, so who initiated? Who initiated? Who initiated the kissing and hugging first? Was it her or you?
You. Nah, it wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me. Because
okay. So her nasty, stinking ass. She wanted some of this brother.
Come on, bro. You making like she won't smell it and walk.
All lick in the mouth and all that. You have you ever thought about the fact that that dog might have been her man before you got there? Did she smell like dog?
Yeah, who knows what she did with that dog? When I couldn't see, I don't know. I can't explain. Y'all even the
what
things.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't know,
was
like
it a big dog? Was it a little dog? Medium size? What kind of dog was it, bro?
It was a big dog. It was a big dog.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, see, this is what I'm saying. This is why people don't be calling in. They don't want to get berated by it is what it is.
Fun, brother.
It was it was a situation.
Sat 12 to call in, bro.
Sat 12 ain't gonna call in.
But yeah, it was honestly, man. He
ain't gonna call in. He always run his mouth and he ain't gonna call in.
Go ahead, brother. The whole situation was what it was. I got more experience out of that year than I did in a long time, just to be able to go to lands of my own. Well, I would hope my people.
You from Brooklyn? You from Brooklyn, Miscegenation, or New York?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can tell by your accent how you speak.
Yeah.
Well, brother, I must say that this has been a learning experience. One thing about these shows, these live shows, I love live because you can go anywhere unexpectedly at any time. And some of it's very serious and some of it is hilarious. And this conversation, brother, we've been having has gotten more and more funny as you done told the story. I bet that broad was dicking that dog before you got there.
She could have been. And you know what? Listen. That's what I thought that to myself because of the way she treated the dog. It's like, yo, love you. Wow. And then, I mean, all of her friends had these dogs. And I'm like, and the place, it was like a 200 people per capita. It wasn't 200 people in 200 acres. I mean, she owned so much land. And then the other neighbor is like 20 miles down the road that way and another down the road that way. They don't have apartment buildings where I was at. I was in like the countryside, the northwest countryside by the English Channel. So it's like I'm up there. Because the island, Jersey, is right off of there, Jersey Island. What's that? I can't read it. It's too dark. I can't read it. It's too dark. I can't see it. Too dark. Y'all better go ahead and stop giving me this crap. Y'all know I'm still your brother. I don't care what y'all say to me. That's like your brother coming back home and tell you, yo, I bapped this shorty off, this white chick. I knocked her off. All y'all gonna do is joke on me like brothers. That's all you better do.
Yeah, well, yeah, bro. I don't mind clowning the brother, for something he claimed he already know. Why not clown you? And if I go and do something like this, and I tell my brother is supposed to clown me.
But nah,
We
you know
just
what?
brothers. I mean, don't mean we gotta fall out, but you need to
Nah,
be clown if you know you're doing something with a cave Becky that don't wash her ass, and
well,
you
you know, a
thought
lot of
before you touched her that she had been screwing the dog, and you looked and seen the fact that there was a bunch of other pale-faced bras that all had dogs too. So you knew all of it going in, so you got to be clown.
nah, I ain't say they was humping their dogs or nothing like that.
No,
I ain't
I
say
said you thought that she might have been doing it, and then you said all them white bras had dogs. And a lot of times they got dogs because they be screwing them for real.
they actually do what is them things called? They do weird shit. Weird. What is it? Like
Bestiality.
culture shit. Like I
Bestiality.
really not bestiality, but I don't know. It could have been anything. Let me tell you, because I went there. When I went there, it's like, okay, I'm here now. So whatever I see is going to be there. It's done. It ain't nothing going to change about that. So I'm here in this place, but I never looked at it like that. I just know I don't do that type of thing. I'm here for particular reasons for myself. It wasn't to enhance something with her.
All right, brother. Well, I think we got a thorough lesson, and it's been a thorough conversation, and parts of it have been totally hilarious. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it go. Let you go, brother. I remember I was that Puerto Rican I told you I had as my roommate. His name was Elvin Bory. We were stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And he met this German bro. And she was built like a sister, just like a sister. And she had this deep tan. So I know she had been in the tanning booth. She wasn't nothing but a vampire with some hips. But anyway, he went home with her because he was a so-called ladies' man. Had that Latin, talk and speech and things like that. He said what they wanted to hear. So he got a chance to go home with her. And he said when he pulled off them clothes, she was stinking. That ass was reeking. Smelled like dookie. And so he said he still wanted to hit it. So he thought in his mind, how can I get around the stench? How can I get around telling her you stink like a mother? You need to wash your ass. How can I say this in a way that I don't offend them? So she get mad, put my ass out. So he said, it come to him to say, hey, why don't we take a shower together? So that's something sexy. Oh yeah, of course. Let's take a shower. So when they got in the shower, his intention was to wash that ass. He wanted to wash the breast and start up there, but in the back, but get on down to that ass. Because he don't want it to be smelling like that because it's just too stinking for him to concentrate on hitting. So he said he started washing the ass. And she got mad, pulled his hand up quick, took the soap out the towel, and she took the soap and held it in her hand like this, sideways. And she just dapped her ass 2 or 3 times, and that's all he got.
You know what?
She's from Germany now, land of many germs, nasty, stinking, pale-faced cave woman that again don't wash their ass.
You know what though? to be honest now, to be real honest about this, I done ran through a couple of sisters that had a real bad twitch stitched to it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I won't
I
even
mean,
call.
I've been with enough women now, so it's. I had a few of them that, you know, unless she smells like sanitation, you know.
Okay. The sister that you slept with that had a stench to him. How
A
many
couple
times
of
did you hit it?
sisters. Say that again.
How many times did you hit this sister that had that stench? Did you hit it at one time, or did you hit it again after that?
Oh no, I had a girl I was in a relationship with. She had came up smelling. I mean, it wasn't daily. She was smelling like that. You know, I guess when they go through something every now and then, a smell will come out of there from the depths of hell. I guess so. It's like, whoa, shorty, what is this? I don't know what make all them ladies smell like that. Maybe she just got off a period or something. Maybe something happened.
Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's the food that they eat.
Yeah, a lot of
Sometimes it's
times.
stress.
Yeah, a
Sometimes
lot of
it's
times.
infections. Back they have them yeast
Exactly.
infections. Sometimes it's eating too much sugar. Sometimes it's wearing too tight of clothes, not letting the vagina breathe, the
Yeah,
wrong
of
type of
course. It's all
panties,
that.
them
It's
damn
all that.
lace panties instead of
It's all
cotton.
that.
Sometimes it's
Sometimes
not
it's just a.
allowing the vagina to breathe and just
Sometimes it's
be with
just
no
a.
panties.
Sometimes it's just a chemical in your body that's affecting your smells and hormones. I mean, men sometimes can even smell. I never
But of
even
course,
knew that. But man, yeah, we can smell our ass off.
but of course.
But it's been good. It's been life has been good. You know, I can't complain about nothing. I just wanted to chime in about this, about the Caucasians and how I had experience with a couple of them. And,
Well, brother,
and like I
I
said,
want to say you brought a whole lot of meat to the conversation tonight, and it really was very interesting for me. Uh, I got a good laugh and some education as well, and I got some more reinforcement on pale faces.
But
You just
hey,
confirmed the fact that they don't wash their ass. Another reason not to be touching no Beckers.
in France, this was in France.
Yeah, but I told you about a story about one in Germany. They all over.
Oh yeah,
They don't wash their ass just about nowhere. In their own lands, they
And you
don't.
know what?
Yeah, they
You
just
know
not.
what?
That's just something they do.
France and Germany is connected.
I bet in more ways than one.
France and Germany are connected. Right
Yes,
behind
sir.
that, one right there. Yes, sir,
you
bro.
know
I'll
what?
tell you.
You know what? Hey, I know y'all want to let this go, but since we all got these stories about these white girls, I got one too. I got a quick.
Oh, okay. Tell your story
And this
before
not
we
even no real big thing, but it's just something I had to do.
He licked her. He licked her. I bet you he licked her.
No,
I
I
guarantee
ain't
you
kill
he
her
licked
at
her.
all. I ain't
He
kill her.
licked her. He licked her all up. What you
No,
do? What you do?
no, but look, this was a couple. And the crazy part about this, big bro, I was coming from around the area where you used to do the show at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in Chicago. I don't know why I was over there. You didn't have a show that day. I don't know why I was in that area. I was going somewhere, and I was on my way home, and I met this white chick. This is about 9-10 years ago, and I got a number and stuff. You know, I hollered at her, got a number and shit. I'm 30 now, so I was about 21 then. Now I'm 29, so I was about 20, 21 then. So I got her number, and when I got home, it was just a real adolescent conversation. Then I had asked her. I was like, man, I hit up. I'm like, man, so what you want to talk about? She straight up just said she want to talk about Dookie. And I swear to God, I'm not making this up. She said, I want to talk about Dookie, and then put the LOL sign at the laugh out loud. And I'm like, seriously?
Damn.
And that was the last time I talked to her. I stopped talking to her after that. I mean, like I said,
Wow.
it wasn't no big thing. It wasn't a big story to tell, but this was, that's what happened. That's what she said. She straight up, I said, what you want to talk about? She said, I want to talk about Dookie, LOL. And I'm like, huh?
Well, they get down with that doodoo thing. They make movies. They make movies called scat movies. SCAT. They have contraptions, wire contraption they put in the mouth, and the mouth be this damn wide open. And
so
then
none of
some
us got no
pale
room to
face
talk.
stand over there, or after he done took a whole damn box of X-Lax and just crap all in her
Just
mouth.
let it all go right there. None of us got
Right
no room
there.
to talk. We all been in that nasty box. We all took a shot at that nasty box. Y'all get off of me. I don't know what that lady did. Y'all can't get on me. Y'all all had that nasty box.
What nasty box you talking about? I ain't never slept with no white girl.
You talking about a white woman?
I ain't never slept with no white woman. I promise I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I ain't never slept with no white woman.
No, he said he didn't. He said she wanted to talk about Dookie. He didn't touch.
The closest I ever did was a Puerto Rican. That was
Who was that you wanted? Wait a minute. I thought she wanted a Dookie on him.
Yeah, no, I got her number. I got her number because I was gonna try to screw her.
Okay.
Yeah, but I never did.
Yeah, they call it corporophilia. Yeah, they do.
Hey, y'all got any sisters? Y'all got any sisters in that chat?
They don't
yeah, they in the chat.
Yeah, sisters, I apologize for all this mess right here. I know
Yeah,
we talking a lot of mess. I'm sure one of them ran up on one of those white brothers. I know they have.
Yeah, they know the white boys. They down with it too. Yeah, see, that's how they.
Yeah, they are. You know how they do. You know exactly how they do. What's that? What's that? I can't see it. What is it?
What is he do? What is he duking on?
Oh, come on, dog.
Yeah, this is my book. I was talking about corporophilia and how these white folks get into eating doo-doo. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you this story and I'm gonna let you go, seeking truth.
Word.
I knew a guy that was a so-called pimp and lived in South Bend, Indiana. He had one lung. And I was over my partner's house getting my car fixed, and he was over there. And he said, man, let me tell you something. Said, you know, white folks eat dookie. What you talking about, man? He said, let me tell you, man. He said, it was wintertime. And a white man asked him to take a dump and said he was going to eat it. I said, what the hell is you talking about? He paid him to take a dump. So he said he took a dump, and you know, it's wintertime, so you know your body is 98.6 degrees, so the poop that come out gonna be a little steamy. So you can see the steam coming off the turd. That cracker took it, picked it, put it in a paper sack, and ate it right in his face. So yeah, they eat poop, play in doo-doo, let dogs be all in the bed, lick them in the mouth. These creatures are still the same as they have always been, and that's why I always call them cave women. They just cave women with dresses on, and they just cave women that work in corporate America. Cave women, hi, how you doing? My name is Amy. And they got them high-pitched, happy voices. They just cave bitches. That's elevated a little bit from being all the way in a cave. They live in a house now. But they still have the same nature. They still eat red meat with blood in it. Yeah, they just savages. But anyway, thank you for your call, brother. Seeking truth.
No doubt.
I sure appreciate you, brother.
What's the topic tomorrow? You got a topic coming on tomorrow?
I don't actually know right now at this point. I don't know. It might be some survival tactics or something about this COVID shot or something like that. I don't know right now.
Can I
give you a good suggestion?
Hold on, y'all talking at the same time. What you say, seeking truth? Hold on, little brother.
Good now.
I'm listening. Go ahead, give me the suggestion before I let you go.
Yeah. Ask us, do we really have an identity? What is our identity? Do anybody know what our true identity is in this country?
Oh, okay.
I'll think about that, brother.
Yeah, think about that because I questioned it. So go ahead. I'm out of here,
Now, did
brother.
you want to ask him some, Heru, or you want to ask me what?
No, I just want I want to address that Sat 12 person in the comments section because
Oh,
they
okay.
asked me
Well,
a question.
hold on for a second. Thank you, brother. Seeking Truth. I'm gonna let you go right now, and I'm gonna let Heru talk to this Sat 12 person in the comment section.
No
Thank you,
doubt.
brother, for your call
Your
in.
brothers be easy.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
You too, brother. Now go ahead, Heru. Now what
All
you
right.
saying?
Yeah, so the Sat 12 character gonna ask me also if she didn't say anything about Dookie, you would have slept with her. And talking about, and then he said, "Oh, that's interesting." I don't see what's so interesting about that because it don't. That's not saying nothing about my character. I already, I said that I was gonna sleep with the white girl, but when she said she was talking about Dookie, I said, "No, what's interesting about that?" I did what I was supposed to do, and I was 21 years old. So I'm trying to get where you're going with that, saying that's interesting. What's so interesting about that? Because as you can see, it's a lot of brothers who will hear that and still sleep with them. So I don't see what's interesting about what I said or what I brought to the table right there. But that's all.
I think Sat 12 might be satire. This might
Right.
be a satirical character, might be a pale face. Because them white boys are always hiding
No,
behind
it's
no
a brother.
profile
That's a
picture.
brother who like white girls.
Huh?
That's a brother who like white girls.
It could be that too.
That's a brother who like
It
white
could
girls.
it could be it could be that too. I don't really know, but I know sometimes them pale faces get on and they be faking like they somebody else too. And they just can't be real because they just some damn punks
Right.
for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But he been bumping his guns for the last 2 nights, still upset about what I said about, I guess, Pharaoh, or just whatever. And now he back again. So he watching the channel. So, or she, they watching the channel. So evidently their interest has been piqued. But they just come on just to,
Right.
talk nonsense, really just don't have no substance. I blow them. I learned to blow people like that off. I may make a comment to you. I may blow you off because you really ain't worth the time.
Right. Right.
Right. So, you good, Heru?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Well, I thank you for
Good
your
show
call,
though, big
young
bro.
bro.
Great show.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks for the call, man.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace. Now, family, if anybody else wants to come on, you can. I'm not answering none of your questions, Sat 12, until you appear. That's just how it's gonna be. You don't appear on the show, I'm not answering none of your damn questions. Come on. Stop hiding behind the camera. Come on. You ain't even gotta be seen. But your voice gonna be heard. So if you're white, you don't want us to hear you crack a voice. If you're a brother, we won't know who you are. Just put the black space up. Come on and ask me a question, but you get no answers to none of your damn questions if you don't come on. That's from here on out. You can keep coming and looking. I don't give a damn about your questions until you step up like a man or woman and make yourself known. Let us hear your voice. Otherwise, you can think whatever you want to think in your brain. I don't give a damn because you're not worthy of no answers. See, you don't get a chance to run me. I run this here. Yeah, that's the way that goes. So you just a caller in or somebody typing on the keyboard. You trying to extort me now. See, you sound like a pale face for sure. That's pale face talk. You're trying to extort me now. What the hell is you talking about? Trying to extort you? Big boss man. Well, you is calling into my show.
and you don't have the ability to create nothing on it, you can't do a damn thing but type on the chat. That's all you can do. I'm the one sharing the screens, and I'm the one on the show. I'm the one paying for it. So yeah, I'm the boss man of it. You upset? You don't like that? What's the matter with you? But you sound like a white boy. You trying to extort me now. That's classic hunky talk. And I've been doing these shows for years, and pale faces have always been hiding behind no profiles, dumbass questions, just wanting to throw somebody off of their topic. The pale faced man is a whole bitch and will always be that because your mama is the queen bitch. When the white man said, American woman, stay away from me, he wasn't talking about a sister. And there's a white band that told a white bitch, stay away from me, because American woman, that mentality came from the cave girl. Yeah, it's the cave girls, little pedestal world. Like what did Madonna say? I am a material girl. And that woman living in a material world, I'm a material girl. White women say, well, diamonds are a girl's best friend. And a diamond ain't nothing but a black rock that they done shined up that don't do a damn thing. She's an ignorant broad with lice in her damn head. She may or may not tan. If she don't tan, she gonna burn. She gonna end up with melanoma and might die from it. He's a cancer bag. Goddamn bag of walking cancer. Eat red meat, bloody meat, all on the internet eating. Matter of fact, let me go here and show y'all before I let you go. Let me just share this last screen with y'all before I let you go here. Now you see this countless pictures of the pale-faced woman. Look at this one right here. She's happy. Whole damn piece of meat, steak, or whatever. This another white broad. That's another white broad. She got several pictures of herself with the meat. Biting it right there, biting it right there, biting it right here. This one right here. And this viral hog broad. Oh man, she just eats the red meat right in front of you. Just chew it up like she got animal teeth. And what kind of stomach acid do you cracklings have? Because how the hell you eat this raw meat and you don't throw up or nothing? You people are beasts, animalistic, or you wouldn't be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be able to do this. At this point, hold on. Look at this pale-faced boy right here. Look at his teeth all red from eating bloody meat. Look at this one over here. Happy. That's the gene that passed down to them through their mamas. This is a savage. And they will eat your ass too. Literally. These cave creatures today will eat you too. Sat 12, at this point, you're going to be ignored. I'm going to just write you off as a white wimp, probably about 5'2", with a big ass hump in your back and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hairy body, you stink. Don't wash your hair. That's probably what you are, Sat 12. So from now on, I will not address you at all. I'm going to show you that you are powerless, little weakling. Yep. So anyway, look at these cave creatures. They love to do this type of stuff because this is what they are. They don't make movies like Hostel for no reason. They don't make movies like Norman Bates, the Bates Motel for no reason. They didn't make Jason 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12 for no damn reason. They didn't make Freddy Krueger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13 for no damn reason. They didn't put Freddy and Jason together for no damn reason. They didn't make Michael Myers for no damn reason. They have a sick, horrifying mentality. Period. And I love to bring it out because they don't have to talk about it. They can just go on Dr. Phil and have it all written off. Oh, we're just going to get you some help. They could be a whole savage beast and just get help because Dr. Phil is there to help them out. Right? Pale faces don't want to be talked about. This is what you need to be doing. These YouTubers trip me out. They don't spend their time talking about pale faces. Well, my channel will get shut down if I talk about them. You don't understand how the matrix is supposed to work. You want to crash the matrix. You want to tear into the matrix. You want to mess it up. You got to talk about them. You got all them subscribers. You got to flip the script on them crackers. See, this is warfare on the internet. Yeah, this is like cyber war. That's where we at. I'm a cyber warrior. I go in on crackers every chance I get on their own networks. Been doing it for years, and I adore it. I love to talk about them monkeys. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to put the monkey face cave gal in a place and let her know, bitch, you ain't nothing but a bitch. The word was made and coined for you, you two-legged dog. You screw dogs. Come on now. You know I'm not lying. I'm going to share this last screen with y'all. Hold on.
Now I want you to feast your eyes on this character. This is a professor. Of course, his mammy's white. What does it say? Watch as liberal Princeton University, very prestigious white college, where some of the greatest high IQ having pale-faced boys would graduate from. Watch as liberal Princeton University professor Peter Singer promotes bestiality, saying that sex with dogs is harmless and he knows women that do. Of course, they're white. Of course, he knows his mama, sister, auntie. Yeah, that's what they do. That's how they get down. And I'm gonna let y'all listen to something, and I'm gonna end it with this here video. I see ain't nobody coming on the rap, so let me just end it with this one video. Hold on, y'all. Let me find this video. I don't want to hear him. I guess I gotta use this one.
That you guys need to see. I don't even know how I stumbled across this woman, and I really wish I had it. This girl's videos are fucking disgusting. So, that's the other New Year's resolution, fucks. Anyway, guys, strap yourselves in, because you have landed yourself a first-class ticket on today's Jackmate journey. Choo-choo! All about the rank train! Oh, how am I not a virgin?
What's up, guys? Whitney, Wisconsin here.
Hello, Whitney. Lovely to meet you. What kind of content are you dropping today, my gal?
I'm about to give 10 more reasons on why.
Straight from the off, we're going to get on 10 reasons why videos are my forte. I don't mind sharing. Let me try and guess what kind of list you're going to be doing. I reckon you're going to be doing 10 reasons why we all hate school, or 10 reasons why our parents are totally lame. Something like that. Something trendy like that. Get the kids on board. Anyway, enough of me. I'll shut the fuck up. Whitney, you take it away, my love. What are you going to be doing? 10 reasons
on why I believe that women should have sex with dogs.
Oh, God, I must have a build-up of wax or something, because I struggled to hear that. I thought she said 10 reasons why women should have sex with dogs, but that would be fucking mental. Can you repeat that, Whitney?
I believe that women should have sex with dogs.
Oh.
Reason number 1. You can have oral sex almost anywhere. So if you either wear a skirt or a dress, your pussy would be available to him 24/7.
As I've said in previous videos, I hate the word pussy. I hate it. Wear a skirt so your pussy is available to him 24/7. That is vulgar. That is vile. That is sexist. To him, what if it's a female dog? What, we just ruling them out from the start, are we? And the bit about fucking dogs, that's also pretty rank as well.
Reason number 2. Dogs are naturally attracted to the smell of pussy.
Oh, good start to 2018, isn't it, Jack? Oh, God. A lot of people said to me, Jack, 2018, you need to step your channel up. Yesterday, I stumbled across this video of a girl that shags dogs and went, that'll do. I have lowered the bar already.
Reason number 3, your dog won't cheat on you.
A dog would almost definitely cheat on you. If you're
Reason
sleeping with
number
your dog,
3, your
you're just
dog
there, naked, with your
won't
rampant
cheat on you.
labia on show. You've got 19 of your friends lined up, all with their sort of labias out as well. What am I going on about? If you went, wait, Rover, come in here, you're all lined up like that, he has to choose.
Go hit the cash out.
Vagina he's going to first. I don't think he's going to walk in the room, see all your friends there and go, Monica, Mandy, Chloe, Pauline, how you all doing? Good to see you, girls. Good to see you. Do you mind if I just squeeze past? I mean, I've got to go to Whitney. She's my girl. She's my girl. Nice labia, by the way. He's not. He's going to go to the first vagina that he smells.
Reason number 4, a dog's knot can give you an entirely different experience.
According to Google Images, a dog's knot is essentially just a dog's bulbous penis. It's going to be a tricky one to explain that Google into my internet provider. How you doing, BT? You all right? Yeah. Yeah, no. I know I Googled dog's dick, but I wasn't Googling. I didn't want to see a dog's dick. I was watching a video. No, listen, I was watching a video about how to fuck a dog, like why you should fuck a dog, 10 reasons to fuck a dog. And there was some terminology I didn't quite understand. I had to, what? You calling the police?
And I just want to show you something real quick. This is what a dog's knot would look like.
What? Shit just got real. She's got a dog dick dildo. She's got a dog dick dildo. What the fuck do my neighbours think right now, by the way? I've not got a dog dick dildo.
Never seen a dog dildo.
And this is going to be stuck inside you, and you two are going to be literally inseparable until this swelling goes down and he can slip back out.
And he can slip back out of you. Okay, good point. I'm making notes. So make it next one.
Reason number 5. There is a major turn on when being intimate with your dog.
You can't just say that something's a turn on and then that
major
makes that thing
turn on
a turn on
being
for that person.
intimate
That's
with
not
your
how
dog.
turn-ons work. For example, I'm straight, okay? So the thought of popping a knob in my gob does very little for me. Makes me feel a bit sick, actually. If a gay guy came up to me and went, oh, Jack, come on, a dick in the mouth is actually a turn on, I wouldn't suddenly be like, oh, I'm actually turned on by the thought of sucking a dick now. I wouldn't then start slamming in knobs willy-nilly. Do you know what I mean? Like a packet of Smints. You can't just say something's a turn on and then have that thing become a turn on for that person. That's not how the world works. And if it is how the world works, and I've got it wrong, and my girlfriend's watching this, Fiona, it's actually a turn on to have a threesome with Margot Robbie. I don't know how it works, but I mean, we should try it.
It's a feeling like your dog craves your pussy. He wants your pussy. He comes from being inside you.
I mean, any last hope of monetization we had on this video, that's out the
So
window.
the dog
It
craves
makes you
your.
feel like your pussy is just simply that good.
I can't believe I'm stooping to this nut
Wow,
job's
it
level.
makes you
But Whitney,
feel like
see, is that
your
good?
vagina is
Yeah?
really
Why
that-
don't you fuck a human? Why are you resorting to shagging a
Oh,
dog?
this
Reason
is
number
interesting.
7. The act itself is really not all that crazy.
Okay. Where's this going then?
I mean, when you think about it, both you and your dog are doing it for the same reasons. To fulfill sexual urges.
Based on Whitney's fucking genius theory, anything with a sexual urge should just hook up with anything else with a sexual urge. Done. Jobs are good. Are you 13 and currently experiencing puberty like never before? Are your hormones through the roof? Do you have sexual urges? Well, guess what? So does your 45-year-old creepy Uncle Barry. Why not fuck him? According to Whitney, that's a win-win situation.
Isn't that what us humans do it for?
Oh, don't you dare start getting patronising, Whitney. Oh my God, the sass in your voice there, you disgusting vile cretin.
Isn't that what us humans do it for?
You're not getting sassy with us, Whitney. Like you're better than us. You're banging a pug, mate. Fuck off.
Reason number 8. A dog's penis is actually a lot like a human's penis.
1, no, it's not. And 2, even if it was, it does not mean you should fuck it. So many times in my life, I have seen a raw sausage look exactly like a human penis. Never once have I gone, all right, butcher, 2 of them, please, mate. Actually, fuck it. I'll tell you what, we'll cut straight to the chase. Just shove them at me, will you, butch? Thank you, butch.
If you put aside the nodding for a second, they're both basically shaped the same way and they both basically do the same thing.
Whitney, I'm going to take your theory and I'm going to use it against you, my love, okay? If you ignore the colour and the taste, bleach is just basically Lambrini. Give it a go. Down it, Whitney. Go on, girl. We like to drink with Whitney because Whitney's off her noodle and she can't get a boyfriend, so instead she rapes her poodle.
Reason number 9. I feel that in time, people are going to open up to this. Now, it may be a taboo today, but you'd really be surprised how many people are into this.
That's true, actually. I've only heard of one person ever fucking their dog. That's you, and I'm surprised.
And I feel that in time, people are going to open up and become more acceptant of it.
Again, no reasoning behind her points. She's just gone, you'd be surprised at how many people do this. You really would. There's also thousands of fucking paedophiles in the world, and we're all surprised at how many of them cretins exist. That doesn't mean that at one point we're going to go, I'll tell you what, there's actually quite a lot of nonsense, isn't there? Should we just let them off? You know what I mean? Because there's a few of them sort of hanging about. We're all surprised at the number of nonsense there are, so fuck it. You're alright, actually, guys. I actually quite like a few of the tunes from The Lost Prophets, so, I mean, you win some, you lose some. Crack on, lads.
So for anyone who feels that I abused my dog or that I hurt my dog, I just wanted to say that I don't grab my dog by his dick and force it inside me. I don't fuck my dog. My dog fucks me.
So that's the end of that video. But she's uploaded another one. Let's bash through these, shall we?
Dogs' tongues can get very hard to reach places, and it can feel amazing.
Don't you dare try and be cute with me. Don't you fucking dare. I mean, American girls are quite cute when they say stuff like, I got a frappuccino at the mall, and the guy that served me was so cute. Becky, last night at the party, I kissed Chad. That's kind of cute, in a way, I guess. But saying shit like, oh my god, my dog has got such a long tongue, I let it lick my rancid labia. That's not cute, that's fucking mental.
You cannot get pregnant. It is impossible for a dog to impregnate a human, meaning you can have sex 24/7, risk-free.
Oh, well, thank fuck for that, Whitney. Because my Jack Russell, Steve, hates wearing a condom. Steve, come here, come here, come here. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. And guess what, Steve? Got some good news. You don't have to wear a condom anymore. No matter how weird this video has been, I think we can all agree the weirdest thing would be to call you Jack Russell Steve. I mean, there's a mental American girl running around slamming Shih Tzus and that. I've just called my Jack Russell Steve. So, really, which one deserves to be locked up? Do you know what I mean? Guilty. Going back to my point, the fact that you can't get pregnant through interbreeding, that's a bonus, I guess. But what about STDs?
You cannot get an STD. If you're allergic to dog sperm, that's the only way it can harm you.
How can you find
If
out
you're allergic
dog
to
sperm
dog
without fucking
nut?
a dog? That's not just something you
That's
know, is
the
it?
only
There's
way
no
to
shortcut
find
for
out,
finding out if you're
no.
allergic to dog spunk or not. It's
If
not like
you're
at school
allergic to
when you
dog
put a
shit.
buttercup under your chin, and if it glowed yellow, oh, you don't like butter. There's no shortcut like that, is there?
Now, she
I
got
know
a white
somebody's
mama
allergic to
now.
Dog spunk or not. Imagine that. That would have made Year 9 a very different place, wouldn't it? Oi, Sarah, come here, quick, before lunch is over. Come here, Sarah. Sarah, come here. Let me just hold my dog up under your chin. I just got to whack his knob under your chin a second. No, get it off. Oh, no, it's good. It'll help you in the long run. Come here. Like, let me just get his little dick. Put it under your... Let me just get his little dick. Put it under your... Say, oh, look at that. It's all gone red and itchy. It's red and itchy. Everyone, Sarah's allergic to dog spunk.
I guess ain't nobody gonna hit the cash up tonight.
There have been cave paintings of it since 2000 BC. So it's been around a while.
What? Apparently there was a picture of someone fucking
She
a dog
said
drawn into a cave once.
paintings.
And Picasso's one of the most famous
Like
painters
I
in the
said,
world. He
cave
painted a
women.
picture of a woman with spoons for eyes. Never once has a baby been born with a cutlery head.
Some people like to think of it as a kink. It's something that most people wouldn't do. So some people like to think of it like that.
So let me get this right. A reason why women should be allowed to have sex with dogs is because it is something that not many people do. I'm going to try and find the silver lining out of this. If ever I get dumped and I become single again, I'm going to take some solace in the fact that not many women would want to fuck this, but because of that, that means women should fuck this. So if you're watching this video right now and you think, I would never ever let Jack near my vagina, maybe you should, because not many people will do that. And according to Whitney, you all want a bit of this.
It's convenient. You don't have to, they're leaving the dog just right there. You don't have to, you don't have to go out to find sex. It's right there in front of you. It's around you. Right there.
Oh my god! There's a dog there. It's convenient. She's gone. You should be allowed to. It's convenient. It's there. I'll tell you what is more convenient than a dog, right? These. How convenient is masturbate, for fuck's sake, Whitney? Don't just go, well, I mean, If they didn't want me to fuck a dog, they wouldn't just put a dog there, would they? You bought the dog. Just because something is convenient does not mean you should fuck it. Never once have I been making a bolognese, a bit in the mood, a bit frisky, start grating the cheese like that, a bit of Parmesan, do you know what I mean? And then think, oh, there's a cheese grater there, and I'm in the mood. Well, this is convenient. Rub, rub.
It's not hard to teach your dog phrases, words, or show them certain objects to initiate sex. This protects you from your dog humping you in front of your family, your friends.
She's a troll. She's trolling us, isn't she? She is the biggest troll the internet's ever seen, and she had me, hook, line, and sinker. You convinced me. I'm a moron. Well played, Whitney, you joker. It's just a joke. This is a big joke.
There's my 10 reasons. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Turn it off. Turn it off.
As I said before, I enjoy revealing truth about these cave beasts. We have not benefited from swirling under no circumstances. Our community has not benefited. Becky ain't gave us nothing we can work with to destroy white supremacy. She just gave us that dog-occupied vagina of hers. And them lights on our damn head. She gave us the opportunity to rub some suntan lotion on our damn back. An opportunity to see how much a suntan booth bill costs per year, and how to price them, you know, to get the best deal. Being with pale-faced women ain't been no come up. It's been a throw down. Never a come up. We as brothers have never came up because we deal with cave women. When you make excuses, I can't get with a sister because they always want to run everything. The pale-faced woman, man, she's submissive and she's not confrontational. You got to do more research into why she's not confrontational, because she's been bred to be the biggest hoe on the planet. That's why. Debbie Does Dallas. Remember all them porno movies back in the late 80s, late 70s? Debbie Does Dallas. Pale faces doing the whole basketball team, whole football team, whole soccer team, whole swimming team. She's a tramp, and that's the way they portrayed her on television. Because that's what she is overall. And you ain't going to get around that, brothers. So again, I'm glad for everybody that's been on tonight. Glad for the conversation we had earlier. Very interesting. Hilariously interesting. I may be on tomorrow, may not, I don't know. But again, I thank you until you see my face again. Brother man, get you a sister. Sister, get you a brother. Drop the other, both of you. Peace. Alito.